Alrighty guys, this is Snugs on Blitz, and I'm back with another video for you today. So I want to talk about the most misunderstood class of tanks, and that is the tank destroyer. What is a tank destroyer's job? And the answer is, well, it really depends. I'll explain in a minute. When you've got heavy tanks, they've got good armor, decent mobility, and they've got a good strong gun. They need to go front line, usually. Medium tanks, they need to get around the map, flank, use their speed, spot enemies, use their good DPM. Light tanks, their job is to spot, to give information for your team, and to cause trouble with their speed. But the tank destroyer, unfortunately, is not created equal. So I'm going to use some tier 8 tanks to illustrate that. First of all, we've got this tank, the T28 Defender. Now this tank, if you use it as a TD, it can work, sure. It can snipe for sure. But really, it's more like a heavy tank. So it's okay to push forward with the other heavies and use it as such. And in my opinion, it's probably the better way to play this tank. However, there are other tanks that I wouldn't do that with. So let's take a look at another one. Now, here we have the Scorpion. Now, this is almost the exact opposite of the T28 Defender. It's got no armor. It's quite mobile, but it's an HE magnet and will get ripped apart if it gets seen. So you do not want to play this front line unless you're a pro. Really, you want to be sitting way at the back in a bush, hidden from your enemies and causing all sorts of trouble that way. What about this tank, the J Panther 2? Well, this is a more mobile tank. It's got a little bit better armor, but it's not strong. What I would do is run this with the mediums, almost play it like a medium tank. Or you could snipe with this. The gun is good enough. So it's kind of, iffy. What about this tank, the Charioteer? Well, this looks like a medium and it plays like one too. In fact, it's better than most mediums in tier 8 if you ask me. Better than the Panther 2, better than the T44, better than the Cent. This tank is really quite good. When it first came out, it was awesome. Still quite strong. And you've got all sorts of other tanks that really can do a number of things. For example, the Kanonen at the bottom, that's a sniping tank. You don't want to be rushing in with that tank. You've got the AT-15, the heavy British tank. It's got, a gun that can do a little damage, but it can track the heck out of your enemy because it can just reload so quickly. And it should be played more frontline than sitting at the back. So you've really got to adjust your play style depending on the TD you're using. Otherwise, you're not getting the most out of your tank. I mean, this tank, the WZ-120G, it's got great armor, but it's got such little hit points. You don't want to rush in. The CC-64, awesome tank, played as a heavy though. So you've got to adjust depending on which tank you use. Now what I want to do is share a few games I had in some of the tanks I just mentioned, and just show you how I play them. And hopefully that will help you. So let's jump in with this tank, the Scorpion. Remember? No armor, sit at the back, snipe. Okay? Let's take a look. So here we go. I've got myself a bush. Now I said you want to play this way at the back. That's what I'm doing in this game. I'm not moving forward to the bush that I usually go to on the right here, up on the hill. I'm starting way back and just seeing how things go. Love to have a shot on that T49. Now their team is not pushing in too aggressively, so that's great. And I decide that if I sit here, I'm going to have no shots and be not much use to my team. So I decide to push up, heading towards my favorite spot on this side of the map with my TD. But I'm hoping I can get a shot in here on the T49. Will I be able to get it? Oh, it's going to be a tight squeeze. Oh, no, I didn't make it. Oh, well. Now I've shot, so I back on up. Again, I don't want to get spotted. I want to remain hidden as long as possible. Okay. Don't have any good shots. Ooh, maybe. Will I? It's going to be a tough one. Ooh, yeah. I thread the needle there. Okay. Ooh, now he's gone. So that's awesome. So the number one spotting. Ooh, my buddy here got hit hard. So I'm going to have to help him because I'm pretty sure he's dead. But I want to try and get some revenge. Okay, now I've been spotted, so they know where I am, and yep, bullet comes my way immediately, of course. Sorry, a shell. Now these two chimeras are deadly tanks, so I gotta be careful of them. They hit hard. Luckily, they're not after me, so I'm gonna pop on up and vaporize him, pretty much. Unfortunately, I didn't get rid of him, which I was hoping for. So I'm gonna change to HE now because he's got almost no health, so any shot will kill him. Here we go, I'm gonna take a hit for my trouble. No big deal, okie dokie. And it's pretty much game over. So there you go. Sit at the back, wait, be patient, and only use your health near the end of the game. And that's it, pretty much, okay? So, moving on to the next tank on my list. We're gonna play a game in the Charioteer. Now you might recall I said you can play this like a medium, or you could snipe from the back of the map if you like. I'm gonna play this like a medium and see what I can do. So, let's jump right into that gameplay. Okie dokie. Now, again, there's a bush right ahead there, up on that hill. Perfect TD spot. But I'm just going to go with my meds. We've got 3 of us. Add me, we've got 4. That AMX Defender can spot, which is great. We've got a Chimera whose gun is awesome. And we have my buddy here in a decent tank, the OBJ-274. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Now, I am worried about their Action X, and I am worried about their 53 TP, as well as I think they have a Shark. So, ooh, gonna pop up here. Ooh, got rid of the, hit the T20. Didn't get rid of him, but he's in trouble already. So, now with this tank, remember, I've got good mobility, and I've got good gun depression, so I'm gonna use this hill area to do the damage. I don't know where most of the team is, and I imagine they're sitting back in the TD spot, pretty much. So let's take a look-see here. Gonna pop up a little bit here and take a look. Again, I've been spotted, so if they're there, they're gonna definitely target me for sure, because I'm pretty much paper thin on the side anyway. Gonna back on up here. Okay, now let's see. Okay, our AMX is pushed a little bit further. Got our Chimera, great. So I'm just gonna support them. And now I want to... Oh, dang, I bounced that. Ooh, look at that. Aha! Ha-ha! What do I see over there? Aha! 2 TDs, not just one. Well, what a shucker that is. Not. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of them ASAP because they have no armor. Whereas trying to take on the heavy tanks will take time. Their TDs are now eliminated. Now, their Action X is a good player. He's not pushing in too far. He's moving in slowly, using his gun depression, using his armor. Smart guy. So I would like to get rid of him, but realistically, it's going to take a little while. So I instead decide to see if I can do any damage on this side, which I can against a much easier target. Back. I'm going to use this hill here and this house to prevent them from pushing me. And after he's shot, I'm just going to pop on out. Nice shot there. The Chimera is causing problems for them as well. Now the Action X is a one-shot, so I'm going to push on in. I don't care if I get hit. He's just fired even better. And there you go. Here we go. They're the last tank on this side, and yeah, it's game over. There we go. Easy peasy. Now then, the last tank I want to talk about is this, the J Panther II. So remember I said this is an agile tank. It's pretty fast. It can be played with the mediums, or it can be played as a traditional TD. So what I'm going to do is show you 2 games in this tank. And let's jump right in. Okay. Now they have some serious firepower. Look at that. We've got an OBJ-752 and a 50 TP prototype. Very strong tier 9s. 2 strong TDs. So it looks like their mediums are a little bit weaker. And we have, hopefully the Chimera comes with us. Yes. Okay, so I'm hoping that we can maybe work on those meds. They got a T-54 light, which is basically a medium tank, and a T-26E4. Maybe they'll pop up over here, will they? Let's take a look-see. Nothing. So, Do I panic? No, I just sit and wait. Wait for my team to do their job. I'm a TD, right? I don't need to rush in. Okay, I've got one tank over there. Again, that's not what I'm worried about. Aha! Here we go. Here we go. So I'd like to get a shot in here, and I bounce. Well, that stinks. Again, I shot, so I back on up. I wasn't detected, so I come right back out. I'm going to zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, and missed another shot. Well, I knew it'd be lucky if I hit that shot, so now I'm zooming in again. I'm gonna, yeah, there we go. That softens them up for my buddies. So now their meds are in real trouble. Ooh, real trouble. They're now one-shots. I'm hoping I can come in here and shoot them from the side. It's gonna be a tough shot, that's for sure, but maybe no. So that's 3 shots I've missed. But our meds are doing the work. Yep, definitely. Nice work. So now I know they have a tank destroyer somewhere around here. I'm just going to see if I can spot him. And oh, look at that. He was waiting for me. Well, I'll take the hits. It's okay. Because now I know he has no shells. Ooh, and he got hit hard from our buddy. That's nice. And he's gone. So now, in this situation, I have the speed. So I'm going to, again, kind of rush in here. I'm just going to wait to see if any tank pops up. They don't. They're down to 3 tanks. We pretty much got this wrapped up. Maybe if they've got some tanks coming in here, I could shoot. No, okay, well, that's bad luck. So this RHM is sitting here. I don't think he knows I'm here. I'm going to come up behind him. HE, using my speed, my mobility. Boom! Ooh, that's not nice. That's not nice. And again, I'm just moving on in. I'm playing as if I'm a medium tank. This tank is surprisingly mobile. You can get up to 50 kilometers without much trouble. Yeah, so wait for the heavy tanks or medium tanks to fire and then push on in. And this gun can really do the damage against mediums for sure. Here we go, and boom, there we go. Not bad. 2,000 damage, pretty easy game. Didn't really do much. Missed 3 shots though. So now I'm gonna play it as a traditional TD. Here we go. Okay. Again, I'm taking a TD spot using this bush, but I decided to use this side first because sometimes people take blind shots into the bush and that would be pretty painful for me. So I'm just gonna try and support my team this way. Now our tortoise has decided to go on his lonesome, the Lone Ranger on the left-hand side. Not the best advice in one of the slowest tanks in the game. I'm really worried about that because if he gets pushed on, if they know that no one else is around him, they'll definitely push in. Okay, so he's got 1 tank over there. Now what you don't know in this tank, from this position in a TD, you can really, with some aiming and some maneuvering, get some shots in. Look at that. See, the tanks are crossing over to push on the tort. I'm just gonna focus that little area right there and boom. So that's 2 shots I had and they don't even know where I am yet. I mean, if they're good players, they probably know that my position is here. Now I was gonna run over the side, but looky. What I got here? A side shot on one of their awesome tanks. See, now he's playing the CC64 as a TT, and that is a big mistake. Yeah, he's not using his armor, ideally. I'd love to get another shot in, but I can't. Well, now I give props to our Tor. He stayed alive much longer than I thought he would. So now their heavy tanks are definitely going to come over this way, so I'm just going to, oh, dang it. That's a shame. I wish I could see what I was shooting. Again, now they're heading towards the rest of our team probably, so I'm just gonna pop up here and oh brother, I got spotted. Oh boy, oh yikes. That was not good. So I took 4 hits for my trouble there. It would have been nice if I stayed unspotted because I thought they were gonna go towards the rest of my team, which would have meant I would have had free reign to hit them from the side, but lo and behold, I got hit for my trouble. But look at this. I've done 2,700 damage in a 2,200. Right? Yeah. In a tier 8 game, that's pretty good. I've done my job. And I've got no health. I'm a 1-shot. But I'm not going to run away or give up. Yeah, boom, take out another tank. Now I'm up to 2,700. No, I really should reset my camo here. I should count it out 10 seconds. If you didn't know that, you should. But I'm like, what the heck? It's game over. I would like to get another shot in here. And, okay, I'm gone. Not too bad. 3,200. I mean, in a tier 8 tank, that's a solid day's work. Anyway, the point of this video is this. TDs, although they are sniping tanks and can be used from the back of the map, and sometimes definitely should be, really depends on which TD you take out. Because, especially in tier 8, there are a lot of different varieties of TDs. Don't think that just because you have a TD, you have to sit at the back. If you've got armor, move forward. If you're lightly armored, stay back. If you're fast, move around. So I hope that helps. Next time you take out a TD, maybe you'll play it differently. I'll leave it there. I'll see you next time. Snugs on Blitz, out.